Well, hey guys, these are certainly exciting days for us here at Mission Church. We're at the midpoint, the critical midpoint of this 2-year generosity journey called Wait No More. And God has already done so much, both in us and through us. Here at the midway point, of course, if you go back a year ago, we've got to celebrate that we hit that secondary goal of $15 million. We've got to every week continue to see the structure of the expansion build and kind of come up from the ground and take shape. And of course, we've seen through your generosity, tremendous amounts of ongoing ministry, people finding and following Christ, people being baptized and experiencing the growth track, Mission Kids, middle school, high school, and legacy, all through our generosity. And here we are at the critical midpoint called the refresh. And just like a year ago, the discernment process that we go on to ask God, like, God, what would you have me give? Is the simple ABCs to ask, believe, and commit. And by now you've been given a commitment card. What I want to do for just a few moments is take you through the commitment card. The commitment card is a simple tool to work through externally what God is doing internally. It's a discernment, but also a discipleship tool. So open up your commitment card, and I just want to walk you through how the commitment card works. First, turn your attention to the top portion of the card, up in the top left. It says that our primary goal is 100% engagement. This is the same as was true in the first year. We want to see 100% of us go on this journey of asking, believing, and committing. If you move down to the bottom portion of the card, I'm going to walk you through the steps to help you discern what your commitment is. Now, it's different than year one because some of us are filling out a commitment card for the second time in year two. And some of us are filling out this commitment card for the first time in this 2-year journey. So let me talk you through it. At the very top, it says, I am new to wait no more. So this is for those of us who didn't make a commitment in year one and are setting out to make a commitment in year two. It says, I or we would like to make a 12-month commitment to wait no more in the amount of, and then you'll simply fill in your 1-year commitment to wait no more. And don't forget, this includes generosity that you might already be planning to express this year. So that's for those of you who are brand new to Wait No More there at the top. Then if you move down just a little bit, it says, I am already committed to Wait No More. This is for people like me and my family who made a commitment a year ago. And then it asks you to fill in what your current 2-year commitment is. So in this box, I'll fill out what my family and I committed last year when Wait No More kicked off. But then we have two critical options. For those of us who are entering the second year of Wait No More, it says, do I want to confirm my commitment to finish strong, or do I want to increase my 2-year commitment to a new number? Then you have a box that you can fill in. So for those of you who want to just finish strong with the commitment that you made last year when you asked, believed, and committed, you'll check that box and fill in the number. And for those of you that maybe God is inviting you or nudging you or encouraging you to actually increase your commitment, you're going to fill in your new 2-year commitment number. And the rest of the card is pretty self-explanatory after that. Now, whether this is your first commitment or it's a refresh commitment, I want you to just kind of step back from the card and just look at it. And as you look at the number that God has led you to commit, through asking, believing, and committing, I want you to kind of look at it through these three filters. One, is it faith-filled? Like, it is a commitment that requires faith. It requires God to fulfill his promises, to be faithful back to you. A second thing would be, is it joyful? Does it produce joy in you to make a commitment like this? I reminded you guys of this verse last year when we talked through the commitment card. I want to remind you of the same verse. It's in 2 Corinthians chapter 9. It says, each of you should give what you have decided in your heart to give, and this commitment card will help you make that decision. But then it says this, don't do it reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver. So the first two things I want you to think about is it faith-filled? Is it joyful? And then lastly, does it honor God? Is it a commitment that's faith-filled, joyful, but also honors God and all that he has done and fulfilled in his promises to you in your life? This verse goes on to say, and God is able to bless you abundantly. I don't know how God's going to do that, but he promises to do that. It says, so that in all things at all times, having all that you need, you will abound in every good work. And this is an important word because Wait No More is not something that God is going to just do in you, but it's a good work that he wants to do through you, through your generosity. So I invite you to use this as a discernment, as a discipleship tool, as you ask, believe, and commit. It is time for all of us, 100% of us, to break camp in advance. It's time for all of us to wait no more.